We are super excited to offer you our end of year gift from all of us at Superflow and from our creator Elvira, the high performing teams flow. Superflow is basically unique because of how it combines the learning and application piece of very complex methods and frameworks to help you get to results as quickly and efficiently as possible. So this is how we save 10x time, because you don't have to go through all the courses to learn the methodologies. They are actually baked into the process, learning by doing. This is how you can get very confident in facilitating an OKR workshop, from aligning your team on the long-term vision and on the company purpose, to define the team purpose, to plan your sprint, define the OKRs, and finally learn step by step from what you have achieved together and what are your agreements to make. Superflow has interactive canvases where you can set your personal goals and also go through step by step the journey, activity by activity, on how to fill in each of the canvases and what are the pro tips of our experts. So in the high performing teams flow, Elvira walks you through each of the Canvas sections where you need to put your notes on the company purpose and see how it will align your team on the team function, team impact, goals and values to finally arrive to the team purpose. At every step, you can listen to bite-sized videos from the expert. I know you will not hear it, but hopefully you can at least see that her mouse is moving and I can move her around on the canvas. If I want, I can also hide the progress bar or hide the entire video to, or even make it full screen and just listen to Elvira speaking and the best advices she has for this particular session to make the most out of it. At the end of every session, we can arrive to the outcomes, and completing the session, starting the next one, we can see what were the previous outcomes so that we can build on them. And this is how Superflow helps you to really identify the most important data that you need every step of the way. For defining objectives and key results, you can also go step by step to what it takes to finally find the right time frame for the sprint, set the sprint duration, define the objectives, find the right key results, and get tips on how to do it well and how to make sure that your team is aligned on what to take. Obviously, at every step of the way, you can edit the canvas and create new notes. Finally, this is what will help you to get to the roadmap planning session where everyone can sign up as a self-organizing team, how Elvira just said, to get the right results into practice. And when you are done with the sprint, seeing what your team has achieved together, you can give each other feedback that leads you to what are the most important learnings that you can align your team on? What are your agreements to make that will help you to be even more effective and efficient next time? So as you could see, Superflow is much more than a bunch of templates. It reduces the time for learning and makes it the most efficient way with learning experience design, learning by doing, and retrieving just the best practices that you need at that particular moment. And it also removes the administrative burden. So hope you will give it a try and enjoy the high-performing teams flow.
Bruce, thanks so much for that. Look, I'm not getting paid for doing this, and I have no financial interest in Superflow, but I just want to say I love what I'm seeing here. It reflects absolutely what the speakers are saying, which is this need to have a conversation which is not a one-off conversation, but a series of conversations, and it's a learning experience. So this tool for me, and it's not something I've seen anywhere else, and for me, it answers a lot of questions about management and helping people be good managers. It's simple, it is effective. It's more than just a bunch of templates, like Pris said. It removes a lot of the administrative burden from managers of, and indeed from teams of having to make this happen. And you build in the learning so that you're not just given something and you have to make it up. The learning is there to support you on the way. And best of all, it is built up so that it's not a one-off occurrence, but a series of objectives, a series of templates filled in that enable you to track how far have you got, how well do you succeed, and let's do a retrospective. Did we do well to it? What can we do better next time? At each step. For me, that's how you make organizations run well. As we heard from the first panel, you can do an awful lot with that in some great organizations.
Thank you very much, Don. And if I can have 30 more seconds, I can also show where we are going with this.
Hey, yes, come on, let's have it.
Really exciting. So besides what we already have, our goal with Superflow is to build the creator platform for modern workflows, where even really complex sessions can be built from scratch, where you can track progress and have assignees, and for each of the objectives and key results. This way you can really understand data. And when you understand the data behind your notes and your every single piece on the canvas, even emojis, then with these ongoing insights, you can understand the whys of your team performance, how emotional reactions can drive your effectiveness. And with the work patterns, you can learn and identify areas for growth. So we are super happy if you can give it a try and partner with us on the long term.